cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexistence, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexistence.
What's up, good people, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. I am your host, Comedian96, along with Freddie G, K Money, and Slash. Collectively, we are the Minded Men. I want everybody that's on YouTube to go out and subscribe and click the like button. Follow us on X at 52 Scott Podcast and on IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. All right, good people, and welcome back to another edition of Think Thursday. Today's topic, who did it better? Who did it better? And today we're going to be talking about everything from music to sports to theater to anything we can think of. What I'll have is an ABCD answers, and the topic, I'll pick a topic. It may be boxing, it may be sports, it may be whatever, and we'll go over the four individuals, and we'll try to come up as a panel and see who did it better. Now, the reason why I made this topic this weekend is because I've been seeing all kinds of rigmarole with Mayweather. Oh, I'm the best boxer. I'm the best. Yeah, you undefeated. Mayweather, I give you your props. You're undefeated. But in my eyes, your schedule was fixed, so to speak. I ain't gonna say fixed, but you were strategic on who you boxed. I thought he was very strategic in who he boxed. I thought at the time, if he would have beat Amir Khan, but you wouldn't be able to. Amir Khan has some fast hands. I don't know if y'all know the boxer Amir Khan. His hands are fast. Yeah, he'd have beat him because Amir Khan got a glass jaw. But he'd have got knotted up because his hands, and I think he avoided Amir Khan for that very reason.
So they never fought?
They never fought. I believe he dodged him for that very reason. Yeah, he wasn't going to beat you. However, he would have knotted you up. Very much so. You can't escape the hands. Danny Garcia he can explain that too. His daddy had to slap him in order to knock him out because he was beating the hell out of Danny Garcia till he got that one hit. So, in my eyes, I think that Mayweather is the number 2 boxer in the world or of all times. But let's see. Let's go over it. So, they were actually number 2 I wanted to go over. I'm going to actually skip over number 1, which is music, and go straight to Tyson. So, A, Tyson, B, Muhammad Ali, C, Mayweather, or D, Sugar Ray Leonard. Who do you all have as your vote as the best boxer? Or if you have someone better that's not on this list that I just named, and I'll explain first Mike Tyson for me. My eyes, I know he's lost fights, but every opponent he's fought was bigger than him. Hands down, if you getting in the ring and every opponent is bigger than you, and you got it. I'm sorry. You got it. Every opponent he fought was bigger than him. So I give it to Mike Tyson.
I want to say Muhammad Ali in this situation. Because at the young age of 20, the man had a championship belt, man.
But he got how big he was.
Tyson, too.
Tyson at 20.
19 or 20.
18.
He was 19.
19.
Well, I guess that put them both on the same row. But I actually saw Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali and another guy. They was on the Arsenio Hall show. Mm-hmm. And Tyson gave it up to Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Because he just said, you was here first, man. You the greatest.
Yeah.
That's his respect.
Which I respected that.
I respect that, Tyson, but I think a lot of people don't give themselves their own flowers. And I think that was one of them situations where Muhammad's huge.
I think
he's huge, so
But both of them two guys are very humble people.
Right.
Well, Ali definitely was, and Mike Tyson's very humble.
Right.
So out of the two, I still would say Muhammad Ali. And I think that's just to say the stuff that he went through, even trying to get, be the best boxer that he was. The man went through all kind of stuff. Lashback from not going to the military.
Yeah.
There's a lot he went through.
He fought. I mean, you got to keep in mind. I was doing the civil rights era when it was heavy,
Yes.
so the things he had to face.
Right. That's the only reason I give it to Muhammad Ali.
So
Freddie G.
name your boxers again.
I have Tyson, Muhammad Ali,
Mayweather,
Floyd
and Sugar Ray
Mayweather,
Leonard.
and Sugar Ray Leonard.
Okay, so here's what people discredit. Well, not discredit, but they don't really take into consideration when you're speaking of this. And the reason why a lot of people don't take what I'm about to say in consideration is because people don't like the personality of this individual. But you have to consider this if you're going to talk about who's the best boxer. You have to consider this, and not the person's personality, not all of the stuff that comes with this person that people don't like, the arrogance and all that stuff. But you have to give it to Floyd. Now, with that being said, as the best boxer, because he has a unblemished record.
I agree.
Now, with that being said, the most exciting fighters were all of the guys that's on the list. They were more exciting to watch. And people sometimes get an exciting fighter mixed up with being the best fighter. These guys, Tyson's, Sugar Ray, and Muhammad Ali, they were exciting to watch.
Yeah, that's the only reason I want to watch those.
Now, with that being said, all of those guys have actually lost. And with Floyd, he hasn't lost, and you got to take that in consideration. And we're only talking about inside the ring. We're not talking about what they did outside the ring and what kind of contributions they made as Americans and all that. We have to just talk about the ring
and
and
ring
them
only.
and
Okay,
them boxing.
so let me just say this. Floyd Mayweather, he got the finance, all of that, but he's a runner. He's a track star.
Thank you.
That's the only reason I won't give it to him.
Yes.
Because
That's what I
he's
just
gonna
said.
run around the ring.
That's what I just said, though. I just said those other guys were more exciting to watch.
Yeah.
Boxing is about points. And although he does defensive fighting and it may appear that he's running around the ring, he's still outscoring his opponent. So whatever tactic he used and strategy he used to win his fights, then he wins his fights. Now, a lot of times people don't like to, they always say, well, he fought so-and-so late. He fought this here late. He didn't fight the bottom line is he fought them all, and a lot of those guys he was older than. So, like the Pacquiao fight, everybody want to point to that, but he's older than Pacquiao. Then he fights with brittle hands. His hands are brittle. Everybody in the boxing ring, in the boxing world, know that Floyd's hands easily break. So much so that he fights and finishes fights with broken hands and whoop these people with broken hands. Yeah. So you have to, with an unblemished record like that. But people always look at how flashy he is and his personality and all that stuff. But man, the man, he does what he do.
I don't have nothing personal. Go ahead.
I have to agree with you, Freddie G. One difference, though, you have to keep in mind these are different weight classes that we're talking about in fighters.
Correct.
Like Freddie G said, Floyd has a unbeaten record, so you have to factor that in. And going into these fights, when they train, and every fighter has a game plan. So you can't fault Floyd for having a game plan that just seems to have worked for every fight that he's fought, which seems to a lot of people that as if he's running. He mostly fights on the defense after he knows he's ahead, which that's smart.
Well,
if you win in a fight,
that's
who said he hasn't ducked anybody to my knowledge. Comedian 96. Is there anybody? You say he didn't fight Amir Khan.
Yeah, he ducked.
Was there ever talk about them fighting?
Amir Khan.
But you got to also realize who's going to draw the money.
Amir Khan was drawing money because of his hands.
Check it out. People know that Floyd Mayweather is going to be on the A side of a ticket. Mm-hmm. And people know, and Floyd knows. Mm-hmm. That's why they always say that, man, he is a good businessman. Floyd knows who's going to draw the money. Now, we may have our own personal favorites that we think he should fight, because really this whole topic is subjective. Yeah. But Floyd knows who's going to draw the money. So he's going to pick the fight that he knows is going to draw the money. Now, when people say he runs, and I get it why people say that, but here's something that Floyd lived off of. And Keith, you use fight on the defense. Man, Floyd is a master at the pull counter. Mm-hmm. Basically, you swinging first, and he counters. Pull counter. Mm-hmm. The fans couldn't see what I did.
And the shoulder roll. Shoulder roll.
Well, that's a defense.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
the offense.
You're swinging, and he's countering it. So he's scoring points. Mm-hmm. He is actually, check this out, he's boxing.
Yeah, that's the sport.
Yeah, it's not a fight or a brawl.
So I'm gonna leave it here, and I want y'all to think about something, because we're gonna go on to the next one. Mayweather's opponents were either smaller, his size. You never seen an opponent like, God, dog, except for Canelo Alvarez. God, he way bigger. You haven't seen that. Mike Tyson, 5'10", 195 to 205.
You got to factor in the weight class. I mean,
right. But I know, 195 to 5'11". There was no 1.5 anything that Tyson fought. 6'7", 6'6".
That's a heavyweight.
But here's
5.
Here's what
he's giving up inches and reach, and you guys can't. Y'all crazy.
Listen, man. Listen. Check this out. It's a weight class.
I get that.
So if you're 6'6", if you're 6 feet tall, and this guy is 5'8", but they weigh the same.
Okay.
They weigh the same. It's a weight class.
I get it. Look at me. I will be considered heavyweight. I'm 190 right now. I'm 190.
That's not heavyweight.
I don't think
I'll be middle class.
Yeah.
Tyson was 195 fighting.
I'll be
195 to 205. 195 to 205 is heavyweight. Okay. Right?
I'll be considered a heavyweight.
So 195 to 205 is considered heavyweight. So can you imagine me fighting a Buster Douglas or Evander Holyfield?
It still doesn't change the fact that y'all weigh the same.
Okay. All right. Look like I ain't gonna win now. Let's go on to the next one. Now we gonna
just because your ass ain't do shake, ain't got no muscle.
I give you a good 26 seconds of some boxing. If you can get past 26, you won. All right. Let's go to music. Now this is highly debatable, and this is not singing. This is dancing. Remember, take the singing out. Dancing. Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, MC Hammer, Usher.
Come on, man. That's a no-brainer.
What? Oh, I don't know what the no-brainer is.
I'm finna tell you.
Tell me.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson for Slash. What do you say, K-Money?
I'm a big fan of Chris Brown, man, but you got to give it to Mike.
Oh, really?
You know why I give it to Mike?
Why you give it to Mike?
Mike created all his steps. Mike done stuff that defied gravity.
Yeah, a lot of those guys you named looked after. Mike was their idol. He's the reason that they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Can you lean forward like Mike?
Nah, I can't do nothing. Only if I've been drinking. But
that man defied.
And he's been trying to lean forward or walk backwards. Like you said, he created his own moves.
The man did it, man.
Freddie G.
Okay, I'm torn.
I have two. I'm torn.
I'm torn. I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, Depending on what day it is,
Uh huh.
I can switch. But today I would say Mike. Now I want to say something, K Money. Mike did not create the moonwalk.
No, he didn't.
No, he
He
didn't.
got that from somebody.
He got
sure
that from
did.
somebody overseas.
Okay.
He did not create the moonwalk.
But most of
Now-
the other stuff.
Yeah. Now the other things. Now I'll tell you another thing. He did not create the spin. That comes from Jackie Wilson, and a lot of his other moves comes from James Brown.
Right. Facts.
Now,
Right.
Now, he added his own flavor and his own flair. Now, today I would say Mike is the best. Now, tomorrow, if you ask me this,
He might be Chris Brown.
no,
No.
it'll be MC Hammer.
That's what I said.
don't
He
think the
created the
Hammer-
typewriter.
And hold on, no.
He didn't do the typewriter.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. I say MC Hammer because MC Hammer was able to master most of the dances that comes out in certain regions. Case in point, the gangster walk. That's out of Memphis, Tennessee. And so a lot of people looking at these MC Hammer dances and he's going to these different places and cities where certain dances are popular. And he was able to learn those dances to incorporate it with his things. So I think you gotta give some sort of respect to that because everybody can't do every dance.
Right.
Everybody can't do every single dance. Now you got a lot of dancers like Chris Brown that does a lot of freestyling. See, when you have this freestyle dancing, that means you can throw up anything in there that looks live. Now, I'm not saying that Chris Brown cannot do other dances, but it says a lot about an individual who can go and look at what's the popular dance in your city. Okay, I'm finna learn that dance. Because everybody cannot do it. Everybody can't do it. So I think that MC Hammer, he doesn't get his just dues.
Right.
And I would say that, man, it's possible that he could be one of the best, if not the best, because of what he's able to do.
And
You
he
said,
started, he got videos coming out, cool, right?
You say he didn't get his just due. Do you think that's because he was heavily criticized on being a rapper?
No. Here's the thing. So when you say heavily criticized on being a rapper, the only people that the only criticism he got at being a rapper was from gangster rappers for the most part. He was commercial, and truth of the matter is, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was fucking with MC Hammer. I like when he was popular doing
Yeah,
it
I
when he
did
was in
too.
school. I like MC Hammer. But he wasn't. He was considered a sellout because of all of the
Gangster Rap was real high when he came out.
yeah. He was considered a sellout when he was getting all these endorsement deals and stuff. So now that diminished. He's dancing and stuff.
Yeah.
See, that was starting to transition where it wasn't cool to dance.
Right, yeah. So
I'll say now, not to take nothing from Hammer, but when it comes to Chris Brown, I liked Chris Brown, but he lost me when he started doing the crump dancing.
oh man, that's live. I
I'm
love
not
when
a
they do
fan
the
of crump
crump.
either, but
I like
fucks
it.
up.
I did like it.
Now Chris Brown's he's good.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
And we could take away the singing. I like his dancing, but he lost me with the crump, and he does a lot of freestyle.
You must didn't see the movie.
I
At
probably
the beginning, that he did that good.
What movie?
Bro. That dancing movie when they were when they pledge, when they be pledging. What's the name of it?
Stomp the Yard?
Stomp the Yard.
Okay,
The beginning
Stomp the
when he
Yard.
got killed, when Chris got. You need to watch that. That boy did that. He tore that dance up, man. You might watch it.
Well, with the crump, I mean, you can kind of look at that is what I was explaining about MC Hammer. That was a style
that's
of
a-
dance from a different
from
region.
a different region, right.
And he's able to learn that style of dance
Yeah.
from that region. So I gotta, with people who are able to do that and adapt all this stuff.
I think crump just looks goofy to me.
It did at first until I saw the movie Rise.
That's some goofball.
Did
shit
you
to
watch
me,
the
bro.
movie Rise?
I didn't see Rise.
Go
I didn't
Rise,
watch
I,
the
I
movie.
still don't like.
I liked
Crump
it.
is goofy, and
It
I'll
was
tell you
alright.
why. Because I don't want to be in a dance with you, and I'm fighting you in a dance. What the fuck?
Yeah,
is
I
that?
don't want to fight either.
That's Crump.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit.
That's-
Dance, nigga.
You know what it's like? It's like when they be doing those parties, those rock and roll parties, they be bouncing off each other, throwing, jumping. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorta
see, I
like
ain't with
that.
all
Yeah,
that.
look.
Comedian 96. What's the typewriter?
Who? The typewriter when he go
Oh.
back left and right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's the
Uh-oh.
type. Oh yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
That shit, that was crazy too.
All right, let's roll on the sports. This will be easy and quick. This one here. Best basketball player of these four: Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Magic Johnson, Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain. Let me say it correctly for you.
He what did I say? Wilt Chamberlain.
I don't know what you said. It wasn't
Okay,
Chamberlain.
so that's okay. He scored 100 points a game. Okay, all right.
I'm gonna say, to me, Jordan, hands down. It's got to be Jordan for me. And,
agree with you,
And the
Flash.
only reason I say that is because he defied gravity just like Michael Jackson did.
I'm going Jordan. Comedian.
I'm going Jordan.
Yeah, I say
Yeah.
Jordan. Is
I
better.
told
defied-
you this wouldn't last long. What if we threw Kobe in there?
I'm gonna still say Jordan.
Jordan.
Yeah, I'ma still say
I
Jordan.
said the same thing. Somebody
Yeah.
said throw Jordan, throw Kobe in there. I
Yeah, nah,
promise.
because Jordan was cold since North Carolina, man. He was the shit.
Yeah,
Kobe
it's-
padding his game after Jordan. You know,
Right.
So
He sure did.
And LeBron only getting it because Kobe's gone, if you ask me.
true.
Okay,
I agree.
I might hurt your heart on this one, Freddie G, because I know you're a diehard. All of us diehard Houston fans, but Freddie G just on another level with it. Running backs: Barry Sanders, Earl Campbell. Yeah, Keith, you just had this jersey up there. Emmitt Smith and Christian McCaffrey.
Man, for the people who know me, know my favorite running back of all times, and we even did a show, and I told you who my favorite running back of all time is Barry Sanders.
Me too. Me too.
I would have said Earl Campbell had I not seen this documentary on Barry Sanders, which really brought to my attention how cold he really was.
He was cold.
without a supporting cast.
He
you know.
retired early, 6 years, right?
Here's a story told by Barry Switzer when Barry Sanders was at Oklahoma State. He was a freshman. He wasn't the starting running back. The starting running back was Thurman Thomas. And they told his team. He said, "Whatever you do," the team that Barry Switzer was coaching. He said, "Whatever you do, do not hurt Thurman." And his players couldn't understand why they couldn't go out. You know, we playing football. We're gonna try to knock his head off. He said, "Whatever y'all do, don't hurt Thurman." And they said, "Why?" Because you don't want to see the guy that's behind him.
Yeah, he coached with Oklahoma.
Yeah, he coached Oklahoma, and Barry Sanders was Oklahoma State.
Yeah, so it was a big rival. Yeah, that's
Nice.
So that sounded like you saw
yeah,
that documentary.
yeah.
So go
I'm
ahead.
gonna run with Earl Campbell only because he's one of the older greats, and I always see the sausage links in the store. And shit.
You go with the sausage
Hey
links.
man, them sausage links
Really,
go hard,
Freddie?
man.
Really, Freddie, gonna let it make
I thought you was gonna get it. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna get it, but I really thought you was gonna get it.
I wanted you to
Hey,
get it.
but
I was gonna get it.
but you gotta understand, I see them in the store. There's
I
only
was gonna- I
one
thought
at the
you was gonna
grocery
get it.
store.
Would you be eyeing them? Oh, I just say okay. I don't know, smoke.
So let me just say this: no Diddy for everybody who don't understand what was just happened. No Diddy.
He just got banged by some sausage. Let me see. We going to actors and actresses, so we're gonna start with the actors. This is gonna be pretty hard because I got both white and black actors in there, and they're all good, all great actually. Denzel Washington, Sidney Poitier, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Tom Hanks. They all did some good.
Say it again. Sidney Poitier.
Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Tom Hanks.
And what's the question?
I'm going with Denzel.
Hands down, Denzel.
Best
Man.
actor.
Best
Actor,
actor?
this is the
Best
actor.
actor.
Yeah, I'm going with
Denzel.
Denzel.
Hands
Denzel.
down.
I'm gonna roll with Denzel
Hands down.
with Sidney.
I was gonna go with
Quick second,
Sydney.
yeah.
I got it's
You can go with Sydney.
I know, but
Sydney's the old, the great.
Yeah,
You know, I mean,
it's
it's
like,
always
y'all
okay.
need to
I mean, if there
Watson
was
is-
no Sidney, there probably wouldn't be no Denzel.
That's
but,
correct.
I mean,
Yeah,
Denzel
exactly.
Just,
But
you know,
if it wasn't for Harry Belafonte,
It wouldn't
it
be
wouldn't have
no
been no Sidney Poitier.
So I'm gonna go with Denzel. We go with Denzel. Okay, female. Viola Davis, Angela Bassett, Jennifer Lewis, and Angelina Jolie.
Viola Davis, man.
I'm going with
Today.
Angela Bassett.
yeah, I'm gonna do Angela.
I'm
Bassett.
saying Angela Bassett.
Say it again.
Viola Davis, Angela Bassett, Jennifer Lewis, and Angelina Jolie.
I'm gonna go with Angela Bassett
I'm gonna go with Angela Bassett.
Why do y'all pick her?
because the type of roles that she plays.
She brings them to
She-
life. Look
she-
at it in Tina Turner and Ike.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I
yeah.
saw that.
Yeah,
right,
it's
right,
hard
right.
when
So,
you're able to play
a role,
role that's
like that.
somebody else, and you convince somebody that damn, this could actually
Actually be her.
Yeah.
That's
I
some
agree.
hell of an act.
I agree
That's
with
it,
that.
yeah.
I agree with that. But I still pick Viola Davis.
She comes in a close second with me, though.
She a close second.
The only
though,
reason
man.
I picked her first is because of her role. She's like the female Denzel to me.
Right.
She can take any role and mesh it to
Yeah.
what it should be.
Become
you know,
that person.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. I
That's
get it.
Angela too,
So,
though.
so yeah, I think that's Angela too. But like, look at it this way. Let's say you're writing a movie, right? Mm-hmm. And this movie is not based upon a true story, but the writer has an idea of what they want this character to be. So you go and audition these people, and you give them the role based upon your idea of what you think this character should be. Now, I think that that's good acting, and anybody, for the most part, and I use the word anybody, for the most part, can anybody that can act pretty good can get those roles, can play those roles.
Right.
Because we don't see them until the finishing product comes out, right? Now, when you're asked to play somebody that was very popular, that we all know, and you're able to channel into a role to become somebody that's a real person and not a fictitious character, then you really doing something. A la Jamie Foxx,
Yeah,
a
he
la
did good with
Chadwick Boseman,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he
for
did
James
good.
Brown,
Yes.
and Tina Turner,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Angela Bassett.
I
So
agree.
it's,
All
it's
three of
something.
those
yeah.
was good.
Yeah.
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 I got 3 more, and it's getting harder and harder. So it's 8, 9, and 10. 3 more. All right. Now we're going back to music, and I'm going to do female groups. Now, this is more our time. This is gonna be hard. Escape, In Vogue, TLC, Cut Close.
What are we judging on?
Which group? Who
I
did
mean-
it better? Who did it better? Is the name
Okay,
of the
who
show.
did it better?
Who did it better?
Yeah, those. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say In Vogue, because we talking about singing. They had the best harmony out of all of
I'm gonna
that.
go with In Vogue,
In Vogue.
too, because honestly, man, that list, man.
Yeah,
is-
that didn't
is-
fit.
that's-
Escape
that-
don't fit in that.
Yeah, that's
You
a-
should have said SWV.
You know what? That's what I was wondering. I
But
was
not to
wondering
take
why they-
away
yeah,
from
yeah.
your list. But if we gonna go by what the harmony
It should
sound
have
like,
been
singing.
harder with SWV instead of Cut Close.
Yeah,
You're
you
right
gotta
about
had a
that.
harder shot.
Man, let me show you something.
Yeah.
You could have easily removed TLC from there.
Yeah, TLC.
Oh
didn't
hell
fit
no, they
in.
were too popular.
No,
There's
they were
no way
popular.
I was
Who
gonna-
did it better?
But who did it better?
You had
Correct.
you had a rapper in TLC.
Yeah, and
That's
one
right,
main
you're right.
singer,
And,
And then,
you had one person that can actually
one lead singer.
Yeah.
I got you.
And so
In Vogue, they had
Eh.
harmony.
there's no harmonizing with TLC.
None at all. Okay.
None.
All right. Well.
In Vogue did it
In
better.
Vogue
man.
did.
TLC. Shit.
Huh?
I said I was gonna pick TLC.
Thank you. Thank you. I thought I wasn't the crazy one. I wasn't on the
What
crazy.
Freddie G is saying makes a lot of sense.
It
but
makes
I
sense.
was
You
gonna
did.
pick-
You did change my thought process because
But-
I was
but
looking at
that's
the
why I said-
popularity. But then once you
Say who did it better. So if who did it better, who did what better?
Yeah.
That's why I say,
Who
what are we
did
going
what
by?
better?
The harmony or the types of songs or
was
what?
singing.
Because
He's gonna sing
because
the
if we
singles.
go by types of songs, I'm gonna say TLC.
no harmonize. I'm gonna say harmonize.
And
Harmonizing
if you
it.
look at awards, you TLC.
TLC, because they won majority.
They
of it.
won a
And
lot.
if you're saying who's singing better,
Yeah,
In
then
that was a
let's
bad.
let's take each individual and you put them up against each other. And so by the time if you saying TLC, you put you put Left out there, y'all gonna lose. When it comes to singing.
In
She can't
And then you put T-Boz in there. She's a baritone.
She's baritone.
Or tenor.
Okay.
Why you didn't have Destiny's Child in that
Don't
list?
just too.
Because they too new.
Yeah.
That would have been the best people to put against Invo.
It would have.
What
All
would
right, let's
consider
move
that
on.
new?
Let's move on to the mail. Then let's move on to the mail. Now this one will be hard.
Is this groups?
Groups, all groups, still groups. Jodeci, Boys to Men, Drew Hill, Jagged Edge.
Boys to Men.
Boys
hands
to
down.
Men.
Boys to Men.
Boys
yeah.
to
I
Men.
agree.
I thought it would be hard. I thought, okay, we
Boys
all
to
on the
Men,
same
man.
level.
Why you have H-Town tonight, bro? Where your H-Town?
Because we
Friday
were
at,
short
nigga?
lived.
I still would give it to
I
Boys
still
to
would have
Men.
gave it
Boys
to
to
Boys.
Men.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
short lived.
yeah.
I need somebody with consistency.
But shout out to H-Town.
H-Town.
Already.
You know?
Yeah. Shout out to H-Town. Matter of fact, Jodeci wrote that the remix to H-Town's
Thin Line.
no, the other song. The remix
Sounded
to,
like the Jodeci track.
yes, the one that sounded like
Yeah.
they redid it.
They actually, that track was produced by Devontae, actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. That's
So that's
the one.
why.
Part-time lover.
Part-time lover. That's the
That's it,
one. That's
yeah.
it. The second part. Yep.
Yeah, that was produced by
That's
Devontae.
from the soundtrack Above the Rim.
Above the rim. Yep.
Ooh, it's a hell of a soundtrack.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, and this last one, y'all. Before we get out of here, before I give y'all this last one, I need y'all to go out, like, and subscribe. We need y'all to subscribe. Y'all out here, man. Y'all listening to our stuff, man. Y'all need to subscribe. Click the subscribe button and likes and everything. We
free.
need those. We need all that.
It's free.
It's free. So go out there and do that. And then let me go on and before we get to number 10, let me kick somebody off the bus, y'all. Krishan Rock and that doggone Blueface. And the reason why I put Blueface last because this fool done messed around and got 4 years. You know they just had a baby, right? I don't know if y'all know. They just had a baby. Now, the girl, she's allegedly about to get 8. So now this baby gonna be about 5 years old when both her parents get out of jail. So Krishan and Blueface, get the hell off the bus and let's put them cuffs on them. And that's what they do to get off, put the cuffs on them,
You know,
on their feet and their arms, and let's walk their ass.
Had I known that I was picking up Krishan and Blueface, Blueface would have never got on the bus.
I didn't know he was on the bus. He was in the back sleep.
I never picked him up.
He was in the back sleep. I didn't see him.
Because I just never been a Blueface fan.
Yeah, I don't even know
Yeah,
who he
I'm
is.
not either.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. All right, y'all. Number 10, the reason why I left it last, this is a hard one. These are comedy shows we watch. Mm-hmm. Number 1, Good Times. Number 2, Martin. Number 3, The Cosby Show. Number 4, My Wife and Kids.
Man, let me say something, man.
Now,
I left that for last for a purpose.
This is the hardest
That is a
one
hard one.
you've brought.
I know.
Why did you save this for last?
Because I knew we was going to be on here for this. Is a hard one to talk
Man,
about.
I don't
This
even know
is
how
a
to
hard
answer
one.
this one, bro.
Yeah, I know it. I don't.
Damn.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Dude,
They all are tied.
Yeah.
they're tired.
They all are tied.
You got to
Those are-
watch all of those.
Those are some classics.
all of them.
Sitcoms within our community.
Except My Wife and Kids.
Nah, man.
Oh no, you
That's
better
like
watch
a modern day Cosby show.
I like my.
It-
It is.
it
I like
is.
it. I like My Wife and
And
Kids.
then he added Cat Williams to it, and just
See,
made
I
it
didn't see it with Cat.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I
that's
never
a
saw
funny
that.
ass
Oh
show,
my
man.
god! You better go watch it.
So
again.
wait, which season is this with Cat Williams?
Towards the end.
It's
Yeah.
towards the end.
Towards the
Okay,
end.
I haven't.
Last
But
2
but
seasons.
those are yeah. All
Hey,
right, you
that
won.
damn Junior.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
Junior
my.
crazy man.
Oh
He
my.
played that
Junior
shit
Hey.
too good,
bro.
didn't he?
Yep. So we all agree it's a tie. All those 4 is a tie. It's gonna stay that way.
Wow.
If y'all have any opinions on that, especially that number 10, y'all got any opinions, man? Drop a comment on YouTube or anywhere on our sites and email us. We don't care. Email us. And that's all. Peace. This concludes our show for today. And if you haven't done so already, follow us on X at 52 Scott Podcast. Also, IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. Also, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Black Friday.